So now whether screen is visible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we are going to start the lecture. So as I have told you that for today's lecture, we are going to solve the problems based on the manometer, because in the last lecture we have seen the various types of manometer. We are knowing that there are basically two types of manometer. First one is called as a simple manometer. Second one is called as a differential manometer. Again, simple manometer will be classified into three category. First one is called as a piezometer. Second one is called as a YouTube manometer, and third one is called as a single column manometer. That single column manometer is again vertical single column and inclined single column manometer. And whatever differential manometers are there, that differential manometers are classified into two category. First one is called as a YouTube differential manometer, and second one is called as a inverted YouTube differential manometer. And we have seen how to calculate the pressure, or how to calculate the pressure head by using the different types of manometer. So related to the same, now for this lecture we are going to solve the problem. So everybody please be with pen and pencil, pen and paper. So whenever I am going to display the question, so answer will be displayed. So after displaying the answer, so you have to calculate, or you have to find out the answer, and you have to give your answer in the chat box. So first question: how is the difference of pressure head H measured by a mercury oil differential manometer expressed? So this is the question which was asked for in the years 2008. So they have asked us find out the correlationship. So four options they have given. H is equal to x into 1 minus hg upon so. H is equal to x into sg minus so. H is equal to x into so minus sg. And last one, H is equal to x into sg upon so minus 1. Whereas x is nothing but manometric reading, that means left column and right column reading. Sg and so are specific gravity of oil and mercury and oil respectively. So here we have to find out how we are calculating the value of H based on X. So your time start now. You have to give the answers. This is the simple question. So in fluid dynamics, that means in case of venturimeter, orifice meter, pitot tube, we have performed the practical also. There, while calculation of total discharge, we were calculating the value of EH based on X. So whatever value of EH based on X is there, that is depend upon two category. First one is depending upon manometric fluid and the fluid which is flowing through the pipe. So we are knowing two formulas. First formula is when manometric fluid is heavier than the fluid which is passing through the pipe, there we are using the formula as a H is equal to X into specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of fluid passing through the pipe minus 1. And second condition, where manometric fluid is lighter than the fluid which is passing through the pipe, there we are using the formula that is H is equal to X into 1 minus specific gravity of lighter fluid divided by specific gravity of heavier fluid. So here, if you see the condition in the problem, they are using the oil and mercury. So which is heavier? So mercury is heavier than the oil, and here we are using the mercury oil differential manometer. That means here mercury is used as a manometric fluid, and oil is nothing but the fluid which is passing through the pipe. That means the manometric fluid is heavier than the fluid which is passing through the pipe. That's why option D will be the correct answer. That is nothing but H is equal to X into specific gravity of heavier fluid, that is nothing but mercury, divided by specific gravity of the fluid passing through the pipe, that is nothing but oil, minus 1. So that is the correct answer. Next question. A mercury manometer is used to measure a static pressure at a point in a water pipe as shown in figure. So they have mentioned or they have given one figure. The level of difference of mercury in two limb is 10 mm. So we have to find out the gauge pressure at that point is. So this is the question which was asked for GATE 1996. So there is one pipe through which water is flowing, and to measure the pressure of the water at this location, we have used one manometer. In that manometer, we have taken mercury as a manometric fluid, and here the mercury water head difference is nothing but between two limb is nothing but 10 mm. So here we have to find out the value of pressure. We have to find out the value of pressure at this location. So calculate the answer. Sorry. How to calculate the answer? Take 1 minute or maximum 2 minutes to solve the question. Give your answer in the chat box. As today we are going to end our unit number 2, that is nothing but pressure and its measurement. So theoretical part we have already covered. So whatever problems are there based on the manometer, that we are going to cover today. So whole lecture we are going to solve the problem. That's why I am requesting once again, if you are not having the pen and paper, please be along with pen and paper. Don't take the calci, because calci will not be allowed for any of the competitive exam as well as for your technical aptitude also. And don't take too much time for solving one question. Otherwise, all the questions will not be covered. If you are not getting the answer how to solve the question, then simply in the chat box you can comment that unable to solve the problem likewise, so that we will proceed further how to solve that problem likewise. At least tell me whether are you trying to solve the problem, yes or no. In chat box also you can tell. Abhinay. Abhinay Gaikwad.
Yes, sir.
Are you trying to solve the problem?
Yes, yes, sir.
So here they have mentioned that 10 mm is nothing but the mercury and water head difference. That is nothing but the value of x. So based on the value of x, you are knowing how to calculate the value of pressure head H. And once you are getting the value of pressure head, what they have asked us, find out the value of pressure. So pressure intensity, we are knowing the value of pressure intensity based on the pressure head. So that simple logic you have to use only. Solve the problem. Only 2 students have given the answer. Both the students have given the answer as Answer A. Pranay Display. Display. Can you
Yes,
tell
sir.
how you are getting that answer A?
Yes. First, we have calculate H. Then H come 0.126, sir.
How you
Then
have
we
calculated
have
H?
H is equal to X bracket SG upon SO minus 1.
Okay. You are getting the value of H as a
H
how much you are getting the value of H?
0.126.
Okay. And how you have calculated the value of pressure?
Rho GH.
We are knowing the formula, that is P is nothing but rho GH. So option A is the correct answer. How to solve the problem? So first of all, as they have mentioned the value of X as a 10 mm. So here formula H is equal to, instead of Y consider as a X, or here assume that Y is nothing but 10 mm. So H is equal to either X or Y. So Y into specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of liquid passing through the pipe minus 1. That will be in meter of light fluid, that is nothing but meter of fluid which is passing through the pipe. So 10 mm means value of Y is nothing but 10 mm, which is nothing but 0.010. Specific gravity of heavier fluid, mercury 13.6, water 1 minus 1. So you are getting the value of H as a 0.126 meter of water column. But they have not asked us find out the pressure head. They have asked us value of pressure intensity. And if you see the option, that value of pressure intensity, they have asked us in terms of Pascal. Pascal is nothing but Newton per meter square. So as you are knowing the value of H, so based on value of H, you are able to get the value of pressure intensity by using the formula as a P is equal to rho GH. या ठिकाणी H काय असणार आहे तुमचं 0.126 मीटर, रो काय असणार आहे 1000, G काय असणार आहे 9.81. So you will get the answer as a 1236 Newton per meter square, that is nothing but in terms of Pascal. Deshpande, Samruddhi Deshpande. Hello. So this is the method how to solve the problem. Now next question. So this is again one simple question. A mercury water manometer. A mercury water manometer. What is the meaning of water manometer? The meaning of mercury water manometer is nothing but there is a fluid which is passing through the pipe is nothing but water, and mercury is used as a manometric fluid. So mercury water manometer has gauge pressure difference of 500 mm. That is nothing but difference in elevation of mini sky. Is pressure. So this is the question which was asked for IES 2004. Now here if you see, though they have asked us find out the pressure, what is the difference in pressure, but whatever option they have provided, those options are in terms of meter, not either in terms of Newton per meter square or Pascal. That means they have asked us, they have not asked us the value of pressure intensity. They have asked us the value of pressure head. That is nothing but we have to find out the value of EH. They have, because here if you are going to see the option, all the options are in terms of meter. That means we have to find out the value of pressure head. That is nothing but EH. And we are knowing the formula for EH. EH is equal to X into water and mercury. So manometric fluid is heavier than the fluid which is passing through the pipe. So H is equal to X into specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of liquid passing through the pipe minus 1. So option B is the correct answer. Are you getting? Option B will be the correct answer. So which formula you are going to use? You have to use the formula simply as a H is equal to either X or Y, specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of liquid minus 1. So 500 mm means 0.5 meter, 13.6 upon 1 minus 1, that will be equal to 6.3 meter of water. Whether my voice is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next question. The pressure drop of a flowing, here water term is missing. Pressure drop of a flowing water through a pipe having density 1000 kg per meter cube between 2 points is measured by using a vertical U2 manometer. Manometer uses a liquid with density 2000 kg per meter cube. The difference in height of manometric liquid in the two limbs of a manometer is observed to be 10 centimeter. The pressure drop between the 2 points is. So this is the question which was asked for IES 2002, and here if you see the answer, all the answers are in terms of Newton per meter square. That means you have to find out the pressure intensity difference between 2 points. So the problem is likewise, there is one pipe, and through that pipe water is passing which is having the density as a 1000 kg per meter cube. And to measure the pressure drop between 2 points, pressure drop at any two location, we are using the manometer. And in that manometer we are using the manometric fluid which is having a density as a 2000 kg per meter cube. They have not mentioned we are using mercury or oil or anything else. They have simply used the term as a density which is having the value as a 2000 kg per meter cube. Whatever manometer we are using, so that there will be the deflection in manometric fluid, and that deflection between two limb is nothing but 10 centimeter. So here we have to find out the pressure difference between 2 points. So give your answer. Only 3 students have given answer till time. Some students are giving the answer as a A, some students are giving the answer as a B. Unit conversion plays very much important role in case of competitive exams. Give the answer first. So same method here also we have to use. That means as they have provided the value of x. So based on value of x, first of all we need to calculate the value of h. And after calculation of value of EH, we are able to calculate the value of pressure head or pressure difference P1 minus P2. Shall I show the answer? Some student have written answer as a, some student have written answer as a B. Shall I show the answer? So correct answer is answer B, that is nothing but 981 Newton per meter square. So explanation. So as you are knowing the value of y or x, that is nothing but 10 centimeter. So based on that, you are able to calculate the value of EH. So value of EH will be 0.1 मीटर ऑफ वॉटर असणार आहे, कारण की पाईप मधून काय पास होते, वॉटर पास होते. So value of pressure drop between 2 points, as you are getting the value of EH, that is nothing but pressure head difference between two location. H is indicating the pressure head difference between 2 points. So based on value of EH, you are getting the pressure drop between 2 points, and that pressure drop between 2 points will be calculated by using the formula rho GH. So value of H is nothing but 0.1, rho is nothing but 9.81, and sorry, G is nothing but 9.81, and value of rho will be equal to 1000. That is nothing but fluid which is passing through the pipe. Next question. A differential manometer connected to a pitot tube or pitot static tube used for measuring fluid velocity gives? This is the question which was asked in IES 1993. So pitot tube is used for measuring the option A is static pressure, option B is nothing but total pressure, option C dynamic pressure, and option D is nothing but difference between total pressure and dynamic pressure. So there are three applications of Bernoulli's theorem. First one is the venturimeter, second one is the orifice meter, and third one is the pitot tube. Out of that, venturimeter, orifice meter is used for measuring the discharge, and pitot tube is used for measuring the velocity. So whatever pitot tube will be there, that will be used for measuring the. Here no calculation is there. That's why you have to give the answer after reading the question. What is the correct answer? If you see the derivation of pitot tube in class, we have covered that derivation also. You will easily get that value of this, answer of this question. So most of the student have given the answer as a D, which is the wrong answer. Correct answer is nothing but option C, that is nothing but the dynamic pressure, because with the help of pitot tube. So whenever we are inserting pitot tube inside the pipe, whose velocity we need to measure, so at the tip of pitot tube, there will be the generation of stagnation pressure. That means there will be the conversion of kinetic energy into pressure energy. Kinetic energy into pressure energy, and whatever conversion of kinetic energy into pressure energy will be there, that will be converted into the pressure head. So with the help of pitot tube, we are measuring, indirectly we are measuring the dynamic pressure. That is the correct answer. Next question. You have to read the question completely. So here they have mentioned two statements, statement A, statement R. So statement A is nothing but U2 manometer connected to a venturimeter fitted in a pipeline can measure the velocity through a pipe. Second one, that is nothing but reason for dynamic pressure at the static head. So options are both A and R are individually true. R is correct explanation of A. Both A and R are individually true, but R is not correct explanation of A. C is but R is false. D is false, but R is true. Give the answer. Here you may get confused. So this is the question which was asked for IES 1996. Anyone? Are you able to guess the answer? Yes or no? At least give me hint so that I can proceed further. For this question, everybody is getting the different answer. Any another answer? So first, as assertion A is nothing but YouTube manometer connected to a venturimeter fitted in a pipeline can measure velocity through a pipe. Can measure velocity through a pipe. We are knowing the application of venturimeters, or for what purpose we are using the venturimeter. Venturimeter can be used for measuring the discharge. But once you are able to calculate the value of discharge, then by knowing the diameter of that pipe, you are able to calculate the value of velocity of the pipe, velocity of the fluid passing through the pipe. That means assertion A is the correct. Second one, R. YouTube manometer directly measure dynamic and static head. So with the help of YouTube manometer, we are converting the pressure. That means, sorry, uh, YouTube manometer directly measure dynamic and static head. So with the help of YouTube manometer, YouTube manometer directly measure dynamic and static head. Okay. So with the help of YouTube manometer, we are measuring the pressure head difference. And whatever that pressure head difference we are measuring, that we are measuring at the two location. So if you are going to see the answer A is the correct answer. That means both A and R are individually true, and R is the correct explanation of A, because in case of venturimeter, as we are using the YouTube manometer, so as YouTube manometer is measuring the dynamic and the static head. So as YouTube manometer is measuring the dynamic head, that means with the help of venturimeter also, we are able to measure the velocity passing through the pipe. That is the correct answer. Next question. Now this will be the challenging question. So you have to use only common sense. So they have mentioned there are two pipes. Through one pipe, oil is passing. This is the pipe through which oil is passing. Through another pipe, water is passing. And to measure the pressure head difference between oil and water, we have used YouTube manometer. And here, whatever mercury is used as a manometric fluid, that level of mercury in both the limb is same. So question is, the manometer shown in given figure connect two pipes carrying oil and water respectively from the figure 1. This is the figure 1. Sorry, respectively. So from the figure, one can conclude that pressure in pipe is equal pressure, or one can conclude that pressure in oil pipe is higher. One can conclude that pressure in water pipe is higher, and one can conclude, or one cannot compare the pressure in two pipes for want sufficient data. So this is the question. This is the question which was asked for IES 1996. So fair pressure will be higher, or whether pressure of oil and pressure of water will be same, or pressure of oil is greater than pressure of water, or pressure of water is greater than pressure of oil, or last, data insufficient. So for solving this question, you should know the basics, how we are calculating the value of pressure by using the manometer. Near about 51 students are there, 50 students are there. Hardly 5 or 6 students are giving the answer. Remaining student, please give the answer, at least for theoretical question. Okay. Before showing the answer, I will give the explanation. So here, as through one pipe oil is passing, through another pipe water is passing. We are knowing that oil is having the density lower or higher than water? ऑइल पाण्यावरती तरंगते की पाणी ऑइल वरती तरंगतं? ऑइल पाण्यावरती तरंगतं, बरोबर आहे. दॅट मीन्स ऑइल इज हॅव्हिंग द density lower than water.
Higher.
That means oil is having lower density as compared to water because oil is the upper part of the water. Oil is always floating on the water. So here, as that mercury is showing the same height, so here if I am going to consider this axis as a x-axis axis, so here pressure intensity above the x-axis the left will be equal to pressure intensity above x-axis. So here in the left limb, what will be the value of pressure intensity? Pressure intensity will be pressure of here rho1 GH is equal to pressure intensity in the left right limb will be pressure of water plus rho2 GH. या ठिकाणी जी आणि एच च्या व्हॅल्यू सेम असणार आहेत, फक्त रो1 आणि रो2 च्या व्हॅल्यू चेंज असणार आहेत. त्यापैकी रो1 कोणतं जास्त आहे? रो1 म्हणजे काय? डेन्सिटी ऑफ ऑइल, त्याची व्हॅल्यू काय? कमी आहे ऍज कम्पेअर्ड टू डेन्सिटी ऑफ वॉटर. आणि हे काय इंडिकेट करते? दोन्ही ठिकाणी प्रेशर सेम आहे असं जर इंडिकेट करत असेल तर नॉर्मल केस मध्ये असं पाहिजे दोन्हीमध्ये जर प्रेशर सारखं असतं ऑइल आणि वॉटर मध्ये, तर ऑइलची डेन्सिटी कमी असल्यामुळं ह्या साईडनं काय झालं पाहिजे? ते मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइड जे आहे ते वरती गेलं पाहिजे होतं आणि ह्या साईडनं मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइड खाली आलं पाहिजे होतं. पण दोन्हीची लेवल सेम आहे, मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइड दोन्ही लेवलच सेम आहे. त्याचा अर्थ काय होतोय? ऑइलचं प्रेशर काय जास्त आहे ऍज कम्पेअर्ड टू वॉटर प्रेशर. सो ऑप्शन बी विल बी द करेक्ट आन्सर. आर यू गेटिंग द आन्सर? Option B will be the correct answer because oil is having the lower density as compared to water. Normally, when the pressure of water and oil will be same, then in that case the value of or the mercury level from left limb should goes in upward direction above the x-axis, and from right limb that mercury level should goes in the downward direction. But here as level of mercury is same from both direction, that's why it is indicating that oil is having the higher pressure as compared to pressure of water. So option B is the answer. This is the explanation. Next one. This is again simple question as like previous questions. Differential pressure head measured by mercury oil differential manometer having specific gravity of oil as a 0.9. Mercury oil differential manometer. अर्थ काय होते? Mercury is a manometric fluid, oil is passing through the pipe, and that value of x or y is nothing but 600 mm. So difference of mercury level will be nearly equal to. So simply you have to use the equation as H is equal to specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of oil minus 1. Calculate the answer. Many of you are the answer D. So correct answer is the answer D. Next question. So explanation. H is equal to y into specific gravity of heavier fluid divided by specific gravity of oil minus 1. Simply put the value, you will get the answer D as a correct answer. Again, interesting question. So read the question and give the answer. So this is one more interesting question. 3 immiscible liquid of specific densities rho, 2 rho and 3 rho are kept in a jar. The liquids in a jar, the height of liquids in a jar and the piezometer fitted to the bottom of jar is as shown in the given figure. The ratio of capital H to the small h is, that can capital height of liquid in a piezometer, that is indicating the capital H, and small h is nothing but this height. So we have to find out the value of capital H to the small h. So this is the question which was asked in the IES 2001. So if you are clear with your basics, within 1 minute or less than 1 minute, you are able to solve the question. So you have to find out the value of capital H to the small h. Here three types of liquid they have used. This is the jar. Here they have used three types of liquid. First liquid is having the density as a rho. Second miscible म्हणजे mix होणार आहे. So first liquid is having the density as a rho. Second liquid is having the density as a twice rho. Third liquid is having the density as a thrice rho. आणि ह्या जो मीटर जे काय फ्लुइड असणार आहे ते कोणतं फ्लुइड असणार आहे, त्या बॉटमचं फ्लुइड असणार आहे, that is having the density as a thrice rho. So thrice rho fluid is having the height as a small h. Second fluid is having the height as a 1.5 h. Third fluid is having the height as a thrice h. And whatever fluid is there at the lower end, which is available in the piezometer, that rise of liquid inside the piezometer is nothing but capital H. You have to find out the answer. Up till now, only one answer we are getting. Remaining student, are you trying to solve the question? At least give in the comment. Give the comment in comment box. Are you trying to solve the question? Yes. Okay. So take another 1 minute. Remaining students, calculate the answer and tell the answer. Up till now, only 2 students or 3 students have given the answer. Mangesh Misal. Is Mangesh is there? Mangesh, can you tell how you are getting the answer or how you have solved the problem? Can you unmute yourself and can you tell? Anyone can?
Hello, sir.
Huh. So that remaining
P1
student
plus
will
P2,
understand. Okay, tell.
P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to rho GH.
P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to rho
GH.
GH. हा. P1, P2, P3. P1, P2, P3 कशाचे घेतले?
ती डेन्सिटी ऑफ रो आहे आणि ती एक फ्लुइड आहे. टू रो डेन्सिटी ती एक
हा.
दुसरं फ्लुइड आहे.
हा.
असं ती P1 P2 P3 is equal to rho GH.
बरं, त्यांनी याला कन्सिडर केलं. परत काय केलं?
हा. परत पहिल्याचं प्रेशर काढलं रो GH न.
हा.
प्लस दुसऱ्याचं 2 रो GH प्लस तिसऱ्याचं 3
हा.
रो GH इक्वल टू GH कॅपिटल H.
इज इक्वल टू कॅपिटल एच की
Rho H,
रो
capital.
GH घेतलं तिथे? कॅपिटल एच घेतलं की रो GH घेतलं?
कॅपिटल H, कॅपिटल.
फक्त कॅपिटल एच येत आहे का तसं आन्सर?
हा 3 आलं.
ओके. अभिनय, कॅन यू टेल? अभिनय गायकवाड.
Sir,
हा. How you have calculated answer?
P3 is total.
Your voice is not audible.
Sir, P1 म्हणजे plus rho. Hello
हा,
sir.
बोला.
Hello.
हा, येतोय आवाज. हा, येतोय.
हा येतोय का सर? हा सर,
बोला, येतोय
पहिला P1 म्हणजे 3H G
हा.
G eliminate
आवाज कट
plus
होतोय.
5 to 2 row A plus into 3. हॅलो.
हा, बोला. आवाज कट होतोय तुमचा.
हा, एक मिनिट सर. हॅलो.
हा, बोला.
हॅलो.
हा, येतोय आवाज, बोला आता.
हा सर, त्याला इज इक्वल P प्लस P3 इज इक्वल टू मीटर खालच्या लिक्विडला कनेक्ट टू H कॅपिटल H.
ओके.
हॅलो.
त्या ठिकाणी फक्त एच
आणि ते सगळे
धरला का?
सॉल्व केल्यावर 3 आन्सर आहे.
सो आय विल टेल द मेथड हाऊ टू.
हा, कॅपिटल H खालच्या.
Okay, no problem. So I will tell how to solve the problem. So this problem can be solved by using the principle of manometer. So here, simply if you are going to consider this axis, that is bottom line, as a x axis. Simply, if you are going to consider bottom line of this jar as a x axis, then pressure intensity of the fluid at the bottom of jar is equal to pressure intensity of the fluid at the bottom of that piezometer. So here, first of all, if I am going to calculate pressure intensity at the bottom of jar च्या वरती जी काय प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी असणार आहे तेवढीच प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी कुठे असणार आहे? तर पिझोमीटरच्या बॉटमला असणार आहे. आता ह्या ठिकाणची प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी जर कॅल्क्युलेट करायची झाली तर ह्या ठिकाणी 3 टाईपचे फ्लुइड आहेत. त्या तिन्ही टाईपच्या फ्लुइडची काय डेन्सिटी वेगळी आहे, हाईट वेगळी आहे. तर पहिल्या फ्लुइड मुळे जी असणारी प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी असणार आहे ती काय असणार आहे? रो इंटू जी इंटू एच. ह्या ठिकाणी हाईट किती आहे? थ्राइस एच आहे. प्लस दुसऱ्या फ्लुइड मुळे असणारी काय असणार आहे? रो. त्या ठिकाणी रो काय आहे? ट्वाइस रो इंटू जी इंटू एच किती असणार आहे? 1.5 एच. प्लस तिसऱ्या फ्लुइडची काय डेन्सिटी असणार आहे? तिसऱ्या फ्लुइडची प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी काय असणार आहे? रो. त्या ठिकाणी रोची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? थ्राइस रो जी इंटू एच. that is equal to pressure intensity at the bottom of or pressure intensity above the x in the piezometer. त्या ठिकाणी piezometer मधले जे काय फ्लुइड आहे ते कोणतं फ्लुइड आहे? थ्राइस रो डेन्सिटीचं फ्लुइड आहे. त्या piezometer मध्ये जे काय फ्लुइड असणार आहे ते कोणतं आहे? थ्राइस रो डेन्सिटीचं फ्लुइड आहे. त्यामुळे ह्या ठिकाणची जी काय प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी येणार आहे ती प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी काय येणार आहे? रो जी एच फॉर्म्युलानं रो किती असणार आहे? थ्राइस रो जी इंटू कॅपिटल एच असणार आहे. त्या ठिकाणी कॅपिटल एच आलं, ह्या ठिकाणी सॉरी राईट साईडला कॅपिटल एच आला, लेफ्ट साईडला स्मॉल एच आला, आणि त्याचा जर तुम्ही रेशो घेतला तर तुम्हाला आन्सर सी येईल. एक्सप्लेनेशन या ठिकाणी फक्त काय केलेलं आहे मी, जी टर्म दोन्हीकडे पण आहे त्यामुळे ह्या ठिकाणी घेताना जी टर्म कॅन्सलच केलेली आहे, किंवा जी टर्म जरी कन्सिडर केली तरी चालेल. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी, दॅट प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी ऍट दिस लोकेशन इज नथिंग बट रो जी एच, रो जी एच किती थ्राइस एच आहे, प्लस ह्या ठिकाणची प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी काय येणार आहे, रो जी एच, रो काय आहे ट्वाइस रो जी, आणि एच काय 1.5 एच, प्लस ह्या ठिकाणची प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी किती येणार आहे, रो जी एच थ्राइस रो जी आणि एच. काय झालं, टोटल प्रेशर अबोव दी एक्स एक्स ऍक्सिस, ह्या ठिकाणी एक्स एक्स ऍक्सिस कोणता कन्सिडर केलेला आहे, बॉटम ऑफ जार, अबोव द एक्स एक्स हे काय झालं टोटल प्रेशर इन द जार, आणि तेवढंच प्रेशर कुठं असणार आहे, ह्या पिझोमीटर मध्ये पण असणार आहे. पण पिझोमीटर मधलं जे काही फ्लुइड आहे, फ्लुइड कोणतं आहे पिझोमीटर मधलं, बॉटमचं फ्लुइड आहे. त्या ठिकाणी रो 1 किंवा ट्वाइस रो डेन्सिटीचं फ्लुइड असणार नाही, थ्राइस रो डेन्सिटीचं फ्लुइड असणार आहे. त्यामुळे पिझोमीटर मधलं जे काही प्रेशर असणार आहे ते कोणत्या फॉर्म्युल्याने मिळणार आहे, रो जी एच. त्या ठिकाणी रो काय असणार आहे, थ्राइस रो असणार आहे, रो काय असणार आहे, थ्राइस रो जी स्मॉल जी, आणि एच म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, कॅपिटल एच असणार आहे. ह्या साईडचा जी आणि ह्या साईडचा जी कॅन्सल होणार आहे, आणि फायनली हे इक्वेशन येणार आहे. आणि ह्या इक्वेशनला जर तुम्ही सॉल्व्ह केलं, ह्या साईडला कॅपिटल एच आहे, ह्या साईडला स्मॉल एच आहे, त्यावरून कॅपिटल एच डिवाइडेड बाय स्मॉल एच ची व्हॅल्यू किती येईल, 3 येईल. आर यू गेटिंग द एक्सप्लेनेशन? You can give the comment in the comment box whether you are getting the explanation. Remaining student, only 4-5 students are getting the explanation. What about remaining student? Okay, so that was the answer. Now next question, this is also interesting one. So the balancing column shown in the diagram contain 3 liquids of different density, रो 1, रो 2 and रो 3. 3 डेन्सिटीचे फ्लुइड आहेत. पहिल्या फ्लुइडची डेन्सिटी आहे रो 1, दुसऱ्या फ्लुइडची आहे रो 2, आणि तिसऱ्या फ्लुइडची आहे रो 3. द लिक्विड लेवल ऑफ वन लिम्ब इज H1. या ठिकाणी हा कन्सिडर केलेला आहे. दिसतंय का तुम्हाला, एरो दिसतोय का पीपीटी मध्ये, स्क्रीनवरती एरो दिसतोय. दे हॅव कन्सिडर्ड दिस एज अ x axis and this height is nothing but H1. So the liquid level is below the top level. There is a difference of H relative to that on another limb. म्हणजे हे फ्लुइड आणि हे मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइड ह्या दोन्हीच्या मधला जो डिफरन्स आहे हा म्हणजे काय, हा H आहे. So what will be the expression for H? So this is again question which was asked for IES 2004. Here also you have to use the same basic. So if you are clear with basic, easily get. Try for this question. Shall I explain the question once again?
Yes, sir.
Shall I explain in Marathi? Is there anyone who is not knowing the Marathi? Or shall I explain in English only? त्या ठिकाणी काय, दोन बॅलन्सिंग कॉलम आपण कशाने कनेक्ट केलेले, युट्यूब डिफरन्शियल मॅनोमीटरने कनेक्ट केलेले. त्या युट्यूब डिफरन्शियल मॅनोमीटर मध्ये हे जे फ्लुइड आहे पहिल्या कॉलम मधलं, त्याची डेन्सिटी आहे रो 1, दुसऱ्या फ्लुइडची डेन्सिटी आहे रो 2, फ्लुइड आहे त्याची डेन्सिटी आहे रो 3. आता तुम्ही जर मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइडचं जर लेवल बघितली तर ह्या साईडला हितपर्यंत आहे लेफ्ट लिम्ब मध्ये, आणि राईट लिम्बला हितपर्यंत आहे. त्या ठिकाणी त्यांनी काय केलेला, हा जो ऍक्सिस आहे तो एक्स ऍक्सिस कन्सिडर केलेला आहे. दोन्ही ठिकाणी दोन्ही लिम्बवरती दोन्ही बॅलन्सिंग कॉलम वरती प्रेशर काय सेम आहे, पी. आणि हाईट जी आहे H1 कोणती हाईट आहे? ही जी हाईट आहे ती H1 आहे आणि हा मॅनोमीटर आणि हे ρ1 डेन्सिटीचं फ्लुइड या दोन्हीच्या मधलं जे काय प्रेशर हे डिफरन्स आहे तो आहे H. या ठिकाणी आपल्याला काय फाइंड आउट करायचं? वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर H. So same principle you have to use. So give the answer. Wait, I will record the attendance. Fifty students are present. Okay, record. What is the correct answer? सेम प्रिन्सिपल यूज करायचं तुम्हाला. या ठिकाणी काय कोणतं प्रिन्सिपल वापरत असतो आपण? हे जे आहे मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइड दोन्ही साईडला ज्या ठिकाणी इक्वल असेल त्या ठिकाणी आपण एक्स एक्स ऍक्सिस कन्सिडर करत असतो आणि त्यानंतर काय कन्सिडर करत असतो? प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन राईट लिम्ब इज इक्वल टू प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन लेफ्ट लिम्ब. आता ह्या ठिकाणी प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन लेफ्ट लिम्ब कन्सिडर केली तर ह्या ठिकाणी जर तुम्ही बघितलं तर दोन्ही बॅलन्सिंग कॉलम मध्ये प्रेशर काय सेम आहे. त्यामुळे प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन द लेफ्ट लिम्ब विल बी इक्वल टू P plus ρ1 into this ρ1g into this height, that is nothing but H1, which is equal to प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन राईट लिम्ब. आता ह्या ठिकाणी राईट लिम्बला काय येणार आहे? या ठिकाणचं प्रेशर किती आहे? P प्लस ρ2g. ह्या ठिकाणची ही जी हाईट आहे तिथपासून वरची हाईट ती किती आहे? H1 मायनस H आहे प्लस ρ3. या ठिकाणी डेन्सिटी जी आहे मॅनोमेट्रिक फ्लुइडची ती आहे ρ3g इंटू H. त्यावरून तुमचं आन्सर करेक्ट आन्सर काय असणार आहे? C will be the correct answer. So how to solve? Pressure intensity above the x-axis in right limb is equal to pressure intensity above the x-axis in the left limb. सर सुरुवातीला लेफ्ट लिम्ब मधली काय येणार आहे? P प्लस या ठिकाणी P आणि P दोन्ही साईडला PP येते त्यामुळे कॅन्सल झालेलं आहे. हे फायनल इक्वेशन दाखवलेलं तुम्हाला. P प्लस या ठिकाणी G पण काय दोन्ही साईडला G टर्म कॉमन आहे त्यामुळे G पण घेत नाही आपण. P प्लस ρ1 GH1 ρ1 GH1 हे काय झालं? प्रेशर इंटेन्सिटी अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन लेफ्ट लिम्ब झाली आणि अबोव द एक्स एक्स इन राईट लिम्ब काय येणार आहे? P प्लस P आणि ह्या साईडचं P कॅन्सल होईल. P प्लस ρ2G या ठिकाणी हाईट किती येणार आहे? H1 मायनस H येणार आहे प्लस ρ3G इंटू H येणार आहे. सो हिअर ऑप्शन C विल बी द करेक्ट आन्सर. Are you getting? Still near about 5 to 6 problem we have to solve based on the manometer. So we'll try to solve those problem afterwards. Now next lecture is of I think Gaikwad sirs, no?
Yes, sir.
So now you can end or we are going to conclude our lecture here. So you can exit the lecture and you can join the link which Gaikwad sir has provided. Thank you very much. ते फिटो का ना आलं तर कुठं जनावरांचं काय टाकायचं काय
निकल पड़े हम आने वाला कल होगा हमारा. आपल्या शहरातील जिल्ह्यातील आणि राज्यातील ताज्या बातम्या पाहण्यासाठी HPN मराठी न्यूज चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा आणि बेल आयकॉनवर क्लिक करा. कोरोनाचा प्रादुर्भाव वाढत असताना पुण्याच्या कृपेने या जिल्ह्यामध्ये पंढरपूर तालुक्यामध्ये एकही पॉझिटिव्ह पेशंट नव्हतं. परंतु तहसीलदारच्या हलगर्जीपणामुळे त्यांनी जी लक्ष केंद्रित करायला होतं त्या करण्यात असमर्थ ठरल्या. बाहेरगावून येणाऱ्या पुणे, मुंबई, ठाणे, नाशिक वरून येणारे लोक होते आपल्या पर्यटन घरी येणारे त्या लोकांना पर्यटन करून त्याची योग्य ती चाचणी घेऊन आणि मगच त्यांना गावामध्ये प्रवेश द्यायची जरूर असताना आमच्या तालुक्यामध्ये उपरी असू द्या, काल आमच्या बांधे असू द्या, करकम असू द्या, गोपाळपूर असू द्या, ज्ञानेश्वर नगर झोपडपट्टी असू द्या, हे काय स्थावर इथले स्थानिक इथले नाही. हे सगळे पुणे मुंबईला जगायला गेलेले त्या ठिकाणून त्यांना कोरोना घेऊन पंढरपूरमध्ये प्रवेश केला. पण सुदैवाने आमच्याकडे कर्तव्य दक्ष जे अधिकारी आहेत श्री ढोरे साहेब, DYSP आमचे कवडे साहेब, आमचे डोळ्यात तेल घालून रात्रंदिवस जनतेची पंढरपूर करा, जनतेची सेवा करतात. पण आता काल त्या स्टॉपने त्याला मदत करायला. पण आमच्या मॅडम वैशाली मॅडम आगबारे हे वाळूची वसुली करायला, वाळूचे हप्ते काढायला मग्न झालेले आहेत. जनता किंवा कोणी लोकप्रतिनिधी किंवा समाज कार्यकर्त्यांनी फोन किती हजारो फोन केले तर फोन घ्यायला तहसील कचेरीमध्ये बसून समस्या गारान ऐकून त्यांच्या समस्या सोडायला तयार नाहीत. त्यांच्या डोक्यामध्ये एकच आहे की 60 लाख रुपये देऊन इथं बदली करून आलेले आहे, मला आता ती वसुली करायची आहे. म्हणून अनेक वेळेला त्यांना फोन केले की मॅडम या तिथं पाणी दिलंय का, जनावराला चारा तिथं नियोजन आहे का, कोरोना लोक कुठं आहे, त्या कोणत्या कोणत्या भागामध्ये आपले एकदाही मॅडम कुठल्याही लोकांचा फोन उचलायला तयार नाही. मी आज हे चिडून आज आमदार साहेबांना देखील फोन केला. आमदार साहेबांनी सांगितलं की तुम्ही, आम्ही अनेक जणांनी फोन केले तर उचलत नाही, तुम्ही ताबडतोब मुख्यमंत्री कार्यालयाला ईमेल करा, मी फोन करून सांग. तरी शासनाला मी विनंती करतोय, मुख्यमंत्र्यांची महापूजा होण्याच्या अगोदर ही पंढरपूरला लागलेली बॅग हे ताबडतोब यांची ट्रान्सफर करा आणि एक कर्तव्यदक्ष तहसीलदार त्या ठिकाणी कोणताही महाराष्ट्रातून आणून की जनतेला कव्हर करणारा, जनतेच्या समस्या ऐकणाऱ्या आणि या सगळ्या